read about. So I want you to find the page that tells about the beginning of the story. What's the most important thing to know about the beginning of the story? Julius.
That Max needs some new pants.
Okay, Max needs new pants. Who can tell some more about the beginning, the most important details from the beginning?
Because they discussed it.
Okay, so
So we went to the store
there you
and
go.
I got Max some new pants.
Excellent. Do you all agree with that? Max needed new pants, so they went to the store to find Max new pants, right? Do you think so? Awesome. I love that we all turned to this page. It shows Max and Ruby going on the bus to the store because that's what the beginning was all about. Now, help me find a page that tells what was happening in the middle of the story. What was the middle about? See if you can find a page that might describe that. There's a few different events that happen in the middle of the story, so I know you might all turn to different pages. So I think, Jalen, tell me what happens when they get to the store. Tell me about the page you turn to.
Ruby gets dresses and she's trying them on.
Okay. What about Max? What happens to Max in that part of the story?
He's just sitting there in the corner while Ruby's trying on new dresses.
And what becomes a problem for her at that part of the story? What does
And then when she goes in the dressing room, Max said he felt bored, and then he went out the dressing room and he ran into the dragon.
Ah, very good. Max fell asleep and Ruby left to go somewhere and Max went to find those dragon shirts. Really great job retelling the middle of the story. So that's when we find out a big problem for Ruby and Max. What do you think that is, Julius?
When Max woke up, he was looking for Ruby, but he went to the store and looked everywhere to see where she was, and then he saw the dragon shirt, and then he got it.
Okay, so let's talk about what happened toward the end of the story. We talked a lot about the middle and what the problem was, and at the end we find the solution. The author tells us the solution to the problem, or how the problem gets solved. Jocelyn, can you help us with the end? Very good. So we found the solution to the problem was Ruby looked all over the store, and I like that Jocelyn told us where she found him. Very good job. And how does the story end? How does this story end? At the very end, once the problem is solved, what happens at the end, Peyton? They have no more money left. What did they have to buy? What happened at the end? Tell
They
me
had to
about
buy the dragon shot because it got messy.
it. Very good. They had to buy the dragon shirt because it was such a mess, right? And so they had no money left. Let's all turn to that last page. Let's sit down in your own seats. Thank you. How does Ruby feel at the end of the story? How does Ruby feel at the end of the story? And I want you to find your evidence. How does she feel at the end of the story? Let's look all over this page. Think of a describing word. How does she feel at the end of the story? And show me how you know. And when you think of a word, put a finger on your nose so I know you're ready to tell about how she feels. Anything on this page that might tell us how she feels? Okay. Jalen, what word are you thinking about? How does Ruby feel in this part of the story? Disappointed. She could feel disappointed. Okay. Is there something in the words that tells us how she's feeling? This page says, no money left, said Max. Does that tell us how Ruby is feeling? No. But is there something else? I see Jocelyn found it. Can you find the evidence that tells us how she feels? Peyton found it. Look at her face in the picture. Look at her face in the picture. Does she look disappointed like Jalen said? She looks disappointed. What else, Jocelyn?
Say that I think she wanted to buy a dress, but they didn't have no money left, so that why she feels
Disappointed. I like that word. What else, Julius?
I think she meant because she no money or that, and she wanted to buy a dress that could fit her and that look nice and not ugly.
And so how does she feel?
She feels like mad a little
Maybe
bit.
mad or angry? That could be a word that describes how she feels. And one more thing, I want you to think about the beginning of the story. Why did they go to the store? Why did they have to go to the store, Jocelyn? For Max's pants. Wasn't he supposed to get new pants? So, did he get new pants? The end tells us, we look at the picture and figure out, oops, he didn't get new pants. He had to buy his dragon shirt. So that's why it's important to think about the beginning and the middle and the ending, because they all connect. Yes, Peyton?
And we also know because, look, he still has his pants on.
He still has those dirty, disgusting pants on, you're right. So also, how does Max feel at the end of the story?
Happy.
What do you think, Josh? Proud? He's proud of himself because he got the shirt, his dragon shirt that he wanted, right? Absolutely. I was thinking of that too. Excellent, excellent job. All right, readers, you can close your book. And let's pile the evidence finders. One.